Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm on here now today because I wanted to show you, my hands. I wanted to show you another idea, okay? I love circles. I do love circles and I love working with circles. I do love circles. As I said in the video previously, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in my journal this next one because I haven't decided. Tried a few ideas and they're just not working for me, so I'm going to just do a video or two on something that I'm going to make to put in it one day when I figure out what it's going to be, okay? Because it's not coming to me now at the moment what I'd like. I need some small bits. I've got flowers there, but I'm in need of a butterfly. And I'm thinking the only place I can do one is if I cut one out myself. Now I've got some circles which I cut out on different ways. Let me put these dies back up here. I have cut out some with my Big Shot with using my dies. But I just want to show you a couple of ideas that I've been looking at or finding and whatever, because I want some more circles. I do like a circle. Yeah, so I'm going to, well, I've seen Evie on Bohemian Crafting. She made some things with circles, but I do love circles. They are one of my favourites. Now I have these. I bought some things the other day and I got these, and I don't mind the book. The book's really nice, the papers. I like the papers. Lovely papers, aren't they? Good papers. I do love the papers. I wasn't a fan of these because I didn't realise first off how small they were. And you have a look at this. See how pretty and bright the colours are on the back of there? Okay. Now look at the colours on there. They're not pretty and bright at all. That's a shame, that is, because they're just not the same as what that is. Mr. Jim Hulse, Sonia's having a pick at your things, and I'm sorry about that, but I know that you know, it's just very disheartening, you know, because I wanted the pretty colours. I suppose that's not bad. It's not bad, but I just sort of seen these and thought, well, you know, these don't look. I suppose they are, I guess. I don't know. I'm just having a pick at that. Sorry. Shouldn't do, I suppose. They just don't look as brilliant as what these do. You know, the colours, if you understand. Okay, well, that could be just my eyesight, I don't know. But anyway, so I've got those, and I wanted some little butterflies to put in it, but I don't think I have them big enough for what the size of the circle that I can make. When I say that, right, so I've got to work out what I'm doing. I've got to find two the same at least. I can get two the same for starters, same size. And they're not different ones altogether. Hang on, this one here's a blue one. Here's another one. Here's one here. And there's this. I hope there's two of these. I bet there's not. No, there isn't. Alright, I've got some here. They're all small sizes, but anyway. So I want to do the butterfly thing first. Move that a minute. So you need to have two circles like that. And then you need to cut a hole in that. Now, I can use my punch. And if I use the punch, the hole's only going to be that big around, okay? And I wanted to make it a bit more substantial because I need to put butterflies in it, okay? So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to cut it out by hand because I don't have the punch big enough. This is the biggest size I've got. And I can do that. I said to hubby I don't know how I was going to, but I will. figure it out, don't you worry. Now it's going to have to be over to the side a bit. And let me see, circle, Sonya. Okay, so there's some in my dies, but I'm not going to dig them out. That'll upset me something frightful. How about the washi tapes? Let me see. Well, we've got to see what... If you haven't got the dies to do it with, you can't, can you? So you've got to have... How about that size? See, this is a good idea, isn't it? Use these. There you go. That's a good one. And then you can cut around them. If you have a washi tapes, you can use them as a guide. Now I don't want to stick these together yet, but I want to cut out the thing, and I need it to be in exactly the same place on both things. So what I'm going to do is make sure that I've got that fair on the edge. How's that? So if it's fair on the edge of there, I should be able to match them up. And then I'm going to have the circle going to go around that way, or in the middle. Do I take the middle out, or do I take the... Now bring it up like this, but how am I going to do this? I've got two pieces. I've got two pieces. And I really need to make this bigger here, right? You need to make that bigger. You need to make that big. Okay. Draw around that. Alright, now we're going to have to get technical with this. So we got this here, right? We need a ruler. We need to draw a line across the centre. Across the centre. That's not really the centre, is it? Look at that, that's bad. Look how far out I am. Righto, let's try this one. If you want to do these sort of things, you can't afford to give up. They're both the same size, aren't they? That one there looks a bit bigger. Maybe it's where I've placed it. Now we're getting too technical. Well, it's not technical. It's definitely not technical. Hang on. I've got this one here. Look. This is a good size circle. Turn that over. Put that on there. And draw around that. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know. Oh, isn't that exciting when you figure out what to do? And you don't want this line too thick, so you just go skinny around there. Go around your edge bit. I figured it out. I figured it out. So get yourself something like that. Now, you want to cut out the inside of this by just making that cross in there. So you can get your scissors in there. Come on, get off. Okay. From the back, you always come from the... It's easier if you do it from the back, okay? Now you want this nice smooth circle. You do not want to chop it out. And now I can't see the thing. I should have made the line a bit more substantial so I could see it. I'll take these bit out first here. Let's see where I'm going. Whoa, don't pull on anything, it'll tear it. Okay. So this is only a piece of paper that I've got here. The other one's cardstock, I think, the other piece. Yeah, I'm holding my tongue in the right way. The poor dog over there is barking all the time when people goes away. It just barks and barks and barks. Poor little fella. Then they go away for the weekend because they're young ones that work out here doing some infrastructure out the road, and they rent the house over there, the company does, and they stay there, and then they all go home for a weekend and the dog barks. I hope they got someone coming there to feed it. You know, that'd be a good thing, wouldn't it, if they do? I hope they do. So when I'm making another one of these, you know, and you can do the same thing, is when you put your die into your cutting machine or whatever, you put another little one in the inside so you can cut out two bits, and they're on a thing like this. It's not necessarily straight. You can do it straight. You can do it straight if you want to. You can do that. Nobody says you can't. So then you're going to get this piece and you're going to put it on there, and look how bad that's cut out. Don't tell anybody. We're just going to do the best we can. It's all about the technique, I suppose, and how yours goes better than mine. This one here might cut out a little bit easier because it's what it is. That didn't go through there. I mustn't have pressed down on it very hard. Got it now. Okay. I wrote down what time I've got to turn this off so I know. I didn't use my ticking thing. It's under somewhere on the table. Oh, but you've got to sit there and you've got to put in every minute and click, 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 click for 50 minutes. Or 50 minutes or what, yeah, well, whatever you want it to be, see? So it takes ages to, oh, well, not really, you know, probably a minute to do that, but it's very annoying. And I'm very impatient sometimes, me. I really am, you know. People talk about they're going to be turning off our power and that, and I think I've told you this before, I behave like a 2-year-old when the power goes out. Can't help myself. I hate it. But then, the other day, I thought, oh, if the power goes out, I can still use my big shot because it has to, you just wind it. You just wind it. See, I can still craft, I can cut out things on my big shot. And that made me feel a little tiny bit better. I mean, you can do stuff, but it's just really hard, you know, you sort of... When the weather wasn't cold, might have been after winter last year, I was at one of the stores and I bought some, what's the names, hot water bottles, you know, that you put in your bed if you want to, or for the cat or whatever, you know. And I thought maybe I'll get one of these and then I can, a couple of these, and then one day if we've got no power or something, because sometimes they turn it off when especially out there now, because they're making all these big roads out around the town. If I, you know, so I won't be cold, I've got a hot water bottle. So anyway, I bought 2. They cost me $2 each. I went back up there the other day and I just seen them. I wasn't actually I was thinking about getting a couple more just in case. Now this has got to get in the right place, and once you do that, you'll be right. See, it'll be all good once I aim it properly. Yes, look at that. It's not bad. It's a circle. Anyway, so... Is this very thick? That's all right. No, it's not. And $7 each they were. Don't I wish I'd have got more? Well, yes, probably. I don't need to have these this small down, do I? I can actually go and get some that are a bit bigger, more, and a bit prettier and things like that. The hole's bigger. Okay, so we'll go and have a peep through here and see if I can find a bit. There's some there, some butterflies, but I wanted the coloured ones. I do want coloured ones. Where's some coloured ones? There's some there, but they're too big. Probably smaller than that, surely. I do. Somewhere. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Okay, looking. That's what I'm doing. Spends a lot of time when you're doing your craft things. You spend a lot of time looking. I don't think that's going to be big enough. Wouldn't it be good if it was? I mean, it's too big. Wouldn't it be good if it wasn't too big? Then I've got a lot of others in different places that I could use, so that won't fit in there. got all that extra around the outside. I could cut that off, I suppose. It's a sticker. No, it still wouldn't fit, because even if I took it back to where it was pink, it still wouldn't fit in there. It's too big. Right. Oh, hang on. No, smaller bits or not? I don't use this much because I can... Well, it's not I never can find it. It's not with me where I am. Oh, look at that. Do I have two of those, I wonder? Only probably you need two, one for each side, don't you? Well, one could be blue, another one could be pink. No, they're not the same. This one here. Got any more of them? Nope, I need two the same. Right. Well, I have got... What's no more, is there? Those ones... Where are they? Here. This will work, I think. These will work. I should have made a little dent or a little divot in these things so I could pull out the ones I need, shouldn't I? No. Instead of trying to get them out, they get stuck down in there. There's a small one. Maybe too small. What about this one? That'll fit. That'll fit. Okay, so we'll have those. Now I should decorate these up, but I don't want to be here doing this same thing for a long time. I want to show you something else as well. So I'm going to put them back in there. Move that over. That one's too little. I made a hole in my circle. I'm not over here with that. Okay, so now if it was a different day, I would put something on them, which I could do later anyway. You don't have to be worried about that. And it doesn't matter if I got one side, because they're both they're both going to fit together, right, aren't they? Look, see, like that. Okay, so you get a bit of string, and I've got some. This is a bit of leathery sort of string stuff, and I've got this string stuff, which I think is too thick. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. I don't know. I do like the, as you know, I do like the, whoops, a daisy, whoops, hang on, whoa. Oh dear, I stuck that stuff on the garbage bin and just all tried to fall down on me. I've got anything, I've got gold. I thought string would be better. String. I could use something like that. You could use anything you wanted to, couldn't you? There's no rules. Bit of green of that. That won't go back where I got it from. Why not? It happens, doesn't it? Could use a bit of this, I suppose. That's pretty. Hang on. This one here's nice. No. String would be better. But I don't have, I wanted a light colour. I didn't want to use that thick one. I wanted a light colour. I'm just going to have a mouthful of water while I look around for string for a minute. I won't be long. What have I got in here? Have I got any string in here? I mean this sort of stuff, but I have some that's a light colour, and I do like it. I've got a bit of white wool, so it doesn't matter what you use. It's pretty much whatever you like, you know. Whatever you want to use, you can. I think I'll put the string on it just because of that's what I really wanted to put on it. I dip the water out, but I forget to get a drink of it. I'm just having a peep about over here. See if these butterflies are a good size, aren't they? They're snazzy. I guess I'll use that string. because you can't see anything here. You got, what's the name, baker's twine jump or whatever that's called. Oh, hang on. I got this. And all sorts of different things. This is a good idea. This was a really good idea, putting these in bags, because now I can just get the box out, look through the things, and see if I can see something that I really want to do, and can see if I can find what I really want to use, I should say. And that's good. The only thing wrong, I haven't even got round to marking them yet. Look, what's in the thing. That's nice. I suppose I could put all this here. This is a tap of the thing. I'd use this if it wasn't too lumpy. And I can use it anyway, can't I? Nobody says you can't, Sonia. Just have a bit of it lumpy and all. Lumpy and all. The rest of those are too wide. I do end up sometimes with a collection of bits though, because I cut a bit off and then I don't use it, so I end up with a collection of bits. So these, I thought, do they come off the back lid? It must do. They wouldn't be making it just like that without it coming unstuck, surely. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Oh dear. Right, it's exciting. But I can use those, or we can use this, because look at that. That is beautiful. But then that's not going to be able to stick back the other way, is it? Oh, yes, it is. Except it's going to be a bit bigger. Is that right? I'm going to go on there like that. Maybe a tiny bit bigger. It doesn't matter. If you can get some of those, we'll have a go at them too, eh? Let's try this one and see, because I really do like the colour of this. So it goes with the blue, but I do like my pink ones. Come on, let me go. So I don't want to play. Leave me alone. This is ridiculous. Stick it onto that, that's the way. I'm going back to this piece of string here. Righto, now you can put this on your, it's an embellishment thing, I suppose, you could say. So we need that bit, we need that bit. We can fasten this onto the butterfly, like that. That sticks. Now, I've got to put some glue on that, don't we? Where is it? Oh, come on there, it's got to be here somewhere. It was on the table a minute ago. Here it is. Put stuff on top of it, that wasn't a good idea. Hope it's not leaking out too much. Now I'm going to make sure that I aim this together the right way, because I'll be very disappointed if I don't. If I get this wrong, it won't be good. Now this has got to go, whoops, on there like that. Is that right? Nope. Yes, 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 yes. That way, Sonia. Righto. It goes like that. Okay. And that's going to stick to there. And that's going to stick to there. Whoop. It all sticks. I don't know. I don't think Evie put hers together like this. I think she knew what she was doing. I'm sure she did. Oh dear. Come on, get back in the middle. I don't want you to get over there. You'll get stuck and it won't be good. Come on. What am I doing? I don't know. Sonia. And put it in the centre. Oh, hang on. Turn it round. This is not hard. It's fun, okay? It's not hard. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Nobody panic, please. It's all right to do this. I mean, put this in the right place. I reckon it'd be easier if you didn't use that butterfly, wouldn't it? This has got to go on top of here, right? And it's sticky, right? So push that down onto there, like that. With, of course, you have to have that in there. Now I've got to figure out how to put this in. Well, I can definitely say that this is not the easiest thing I've ever done. Actually, what I should have did was not fiddle with that bit till I got this bit right here, shouldn't I? Now, there's an edge around that. Let's cut that off. Let's take the edge off it, because we can. We just need our butterfly to have a nice shape. Just cut around the blue bit, okay? And if you didn't use this, well, you can put the other ones on there. The pink, like the blue, the pink ones, something like them, or some that you cut out if you've got yourself a die or something. Or what do you call it? A punch that's got a butterfly on it. And then you just decorate up your butterfly then, wouldn't you? Okay. Okie dokie. I just want to make that a bit rounded. It's not too pointy. I don't want this to be too pointy. And cut this bit off here. Make it the right size. Shape of that. If you don't want it to be too weird, you're a nice butterfly, not a weird one. So on this side, it's not exactly the same, is it? So I cut off that, I'll be cutting that bit off, and that won't make me happy. So what you need to do is hope that it won't stick, and if it's still got sticky, has that got sticky on it? That's not sticky. Righto. Well, it's not too bad. That doesn't look too bad. I think I might have rather did this one here, though. What do you reckon? Let's have a go at it, since we haven't stuck it in there. Let's try this one. This glue's merrily away drying there. I'll do this one, eh? I'm just not thinking... I don't mind the blue one, it looks alright. I just want to do my own, you know. Put it through there like that. And then you probably just need glue on the string. Hopefully you'll see how I use it when I come to make a journal, okay? I'm sure it'll be fine, whatever we do. Now, I do like that. That's better. I like that much better right now. But I can use that one sometime one day. Now I'm going to put that, because this too is not as big, is it? And that's good too. Maybe I should have put a string a bit longer, but that's okay too. It's all right. Nobody needs to panic. I'm just going to put some more glue around the outside of this part. And then put this bit on here in the exact right place. So you've got to have it in the exact right place. I'm going to pick it up. And you see these sort of things on cards and stuff, you know, like, and to do with scrapbooking and that, and it's really easy to make it. Oh dear, look at that. But I can cut that out to fit there, can't I? Because if I made the mistake, it's only on that bit. I can go in here and I can cut this bit out, which I seem to have an awful lot, so I must have done something sideways. Something's wrong. Anyway, as long as I got it right in the end, it doesn't matter, does it? As long as it's right in the end. And if I put some ink around too, that will help the side bits. Okay. And then you can put some, this will turn like that. And then you can put some blingy up stuff on there. Blingy up stuff. I've got a couple of things in here. Wait a minute. Sorry about my arm in your way. I've got some gold on it, eh? Some nice gold on my butterfly. I do like to use a thing this way instead of the other idea. I really do. When I say that, I don't want the sitting there all day trying to squeeze it out, and you might not even have anything in there to squeeze out, eh? And I do like that string in there. I think it looks really good, actually. I bought that in the what's the name section, the garden section of the shop. So you get that. I actually didn't bring the roll in with me. It's for tying up stuff in the garden. And I seen it then. I thought, well, I'll get some of that, because there was 2 rolls, and one for Jeremy and one for me. Although he'd probably end up getting the rest of mine, because I won't use the whole roll of his, I don't think. Unless I'm going to make a lot of these, which I do love these. And I do. I'm very partial to that. I'm thinking now there's other things that I can put on it as well, around this bit of washi tape around it, I suppose, to give it a bit more of a better look. Now, I'm going to do with this, I'll sit it upside down in this container here for a minute. I have a few pieces here where the paper's not exactly. I'm going to try something. I don't like it when I try something. Yeah, it upsets me a bit when I start trying things and making mistakes. I hope I don't make a mistake. I've got these really pretty flowers on this one, on this piece of washi tape. Anyway, I've got another little minute so I can show you a bit more stuff. I thought about putting that on, around it in some places. What do you reckon? Maybe that'll give it a lift. No, I might just use some ink. Eh? Use a little bit of ink. I'm having an issue with this part here that I haven't cut off properly. It's upsetting me there, you know. Maybe I'll wait till I get my little scissors and then I'll have a go at fixing that. So, you can put that in one of your books. There's back up here. That didn't work, the tape idea. In the journal. I've got one here somewhere. I had one sitting here the other day. Yeah, but that doesn't mean a thing, Sonya, does it really? It doesn't mean anything. When I came in here, I heard my husband say, oh, we better tidy that up a bit when you're coming out. And I'm thinking, now I'm about ready to nearly go out and there's no way I'm doing it. No way. No, not doing it today. I'm going to leave that. I'll show you a bit later. Oh, on a page or on something. So you can fasten it to the top of the page there and down here with either a brad or something, and then you've got that or over on the page like that, and you've got it out here, but it might be out too far. It just depends how big you want to make it. But it's just up to you, you know, what you want to do with it, but it's one of those things, you see, isn't it? Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I'll be back in oh, no, wait, I'm not going to go. What's the matter with me? I'm going to finish it now. I'm going to do the other one now because I've got enough time. Okay, so I'm going to get a piece of card, something that's I'm agreeable with, or that I like. I've got 2 bits like this. I think I might have did. Not 2 pieces. I might have to get something, another bit. Oh yeah, there's 2 here. What does it matter with me? So what I did with this one to get these, and it's not my cutting out thing is obviously not doing a very good job of cutting out because it's a little bit sideways there, isn't it? I'll put this back up here. because when I'm finished, I don't want to be fiddling around here putting stuff away. It's never been one of my things to do. If I've done it, I've done it. I'm out of here. Okay, so I've got 2 pieces of paper, right, this one. And I put them together because the paper's what my cutting thing, my punch will go through. It's a little tiny bit old. It's not too bad. It's not that bad. And then I just got these, and I put it to make sure that I got them lined up good and how I want them to be. I put the end of the punch near the end of the paper here, there, pushed it down on as far as I could, right? Then moved it along and did exactly the same thing. Put the punch on the edge of the hole, and that way they're all the same distance apart. And you've got 2 pieces that you're doing. And I don't know what I'm going to do about all these flaky bits, but they're there. It's not a good a look. I'll turn around that way. It's the paper. It's what it's made out of, you know. Do I spend all this time working on something it'll look all right when I'm finished, I'm hoping? I don't know. Let's do it with another piece of paper. I'll show you how I did it. And that might be nice, mightn't it? Show you how I did it. This is nice paper. I do love this paper. The maps. Let's have a look at the maps. They look good. Yeah, I do like that. I'm going to have a couple of those. But I'll make a hole in that with it. Will I do that? Where's Australia? Gracious me. We're not on the map. There's 4 pieces of each one. I'm hoping that... But then see, when I do... If I did that, I'm not going to have... I like to start out with a reasonably blank thingy behind it. I really don't want to do that with my good paper. Okay, righto. Go back to the drawing board over here and get yourself 2 pieces of paper, Sonya. I like this. This is one of my best things. This paper, I love it. It's really good. And I think it might be going to be flaky too. I'll push that across there and that up there. This come out of a... Now this is what I want to start out with, because the idea that I've got what I want to do, these colours are going to be right. I mean, they're just what I want. Okay, so I'm going to press that along there as good as I can. Hopefully it's straight. Do you think it is? Or I'm straight? Yes, I don't. Now, get your punch, whatever you got. Put it in this way so you can see what you're doing. And push it up as far as it'll go. And it's having trouble cutting that out. It's either me or it. And then same here, and just put that along there. And cut that, and then do another one like that, and cut that out just like so. Okay, now you've got all those circles, which I'm going to love. Then I'm going to get my paper, get my guillotine, and I'm going to cut this level from here, and this side might make it a little bit longer. It doesn't matter if it's not exactly. It doesn't make a difference. I'm going to get some acetate, which is here in a bag, in a thingy. I had a piece out here the other day, but I don't think it's long enough. I thought about using one of those. Now, there's no reason why that won't work. This is just one of those, what's the name, pages. Instead of using the acetate, I could just use one of these, couldn't I? Look at that. And you got, right. I'm going to cut that, but I'm going to use the scissors because I don't think, maybe I dropped them on the floor, didn't I? I don't think that the guillotine will be useful for that for just the time being. So, look at that. Isn't that awesome? That looks really good, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to have to cut a bit more off that in a minute. So what I need to do is try not to get fur and fluff and everything all over it. going to get some of these out of here. I need to put this on a flat piece of something, cotton, so I can pick them all back up and put them back in the bag. Okay, what will that be, Sonia? Let me see now. I've got a lid or dish or something. No lid or no dish. There's plenty of lids. Plenty of lids. Oh, I just screwed them on into my hand, I suppose. I will do that, I guess. I think I want some mushrooms in it. I think I want mushrooms. Okay, are they going to fit? Yeah, this one. So, it needs to be that size. Here's another one. Yep. Here's another one. It's all good. Right. I've got 5 minutes now to move myself along here. Okay, now we can decorate around it a bit, which I want to do, put some stuff out around here. But, like I said, I might have to come back. I'm going to come back with the other one too that I did the other day. So I'll come back on here and show you what I'm going to do with them. With that and the, I don't know, the thing on the string, whatever I did with that, here it is. Whatever I'm going to do with this, well, that was part way done. Where's it? What have I done? I didn't break it, did I? No, surely not. My butterfly stuck on it. Where did it go? Oh dear. Well, I had 2 blue things, but I must have changed them. Well, that's brilliant, isn't it? How clever am I? I don't even know what I did with it. It was sitting here on the table a minute ago. This is not it, is it? Can't be. No, that's not it. First of all, I keep doing this all the time, losing stuff. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it just now. What I am going to do, though, is I want to go in here and I want to cut this back further, right? Because when I'm going to stick it in here, I need to make sure that there's a bit of the page. I need to make sure. I'm going to touch it and it's going to get stuff on it and like fingerprints and things. Yeah. Oh dear. Can you see this? I can't. I'm here cutting in mid-air with something I can't even see what I'm doing. Here we go. I've got it. I think I've got it. Right. Now, when I sit it in there, it'll still have surrounding area for it to glue down. Do I need to use double-sided sticky tape to hold it down? I don't know. But I'm going to put this back in here. Making this real hard for yourself, aren't you, Sonia? I'll have to open that bit up here so I can put it in. Where am I? Can you see what I'm doing? It was see-through, so it's hard. I was watching this thing the other day. This comedian, and he said, somebody asked him what his favourite colour is, and he said clear. I thought that was quite funny. Clear is his favourite colour. Now, do I put glue? Yes, why not? Let's go with the glue. It's on it. Keep right back away from your window, though. Whoops. No, you've gone too close to it. Now, look what you're doing. Stop it. Okay. Don't go near the window because it'll squeeze out and get all over the place. Now you've got it all over the place. You need to listen to what you're saying, Sonia. Okie dokie. You've only got 5 minutes, now stop fiddling about. Alright, now I'm going to put that on there. Make sure that bit's not there in my way. Let's see. Alright, is it on? It's on. Right. Now, because this stuff dries clear, hopefully I can glue these little blokes here on. Because we're not going to use this as a... This can be a belly band, so it doesn't matter about the back part, okay? The underneath. You don't have to worry about the underneath because it's going to be a belly band, right? I did one of these before. I think it had squares in it. Squares for a belly band. So put that one there. This is fun. I really enjoyed doing this. So I hope you'll have a go too and have some fun as well. Oops. Oh dear, I've got a bit on there. If you had something that had the picture on either side, we want to stick two together. So I'm putting it on here, so when because if I put it on the mushroom, you can bet I'd drop it on there and put glue everywhere else but where it's supposed to go. So they turned out pretty cool, didn't they? Now is this sticking? That's stuck down. Yeah, righto, good. Now I need to just put glue around the edge of this brown bit, because that's all it really needs to stick now to hold it down, doesn't it? I'm going to cut a bit off the bottom of this part here. But one end I had to take a bit more off, didn't I? Where's that at? There, there's a hole there. Got to cut that off there. Okay. You put a tiny bit across the middle. Ooh, this tiny bit's not good, Sonya. That's not right. Yes, you need to wipe it on. Don't throw it on in big, large amounts. Right. Now close this down. Carefully. I'm mainly not to put my finger on there where I've got that. What have I done with the wipes? They're here somewhere. I know they are. I had them. I think I wanted to put that round the other way. Oh, look, I've got glue squirting out. Oh, no. There's glue everywhere. Oh, goodness me. And I don't understand what I've done here. I was supposed to have put it this side because, look, there's a crease here. Don't worry about it now. Here's me gloves. We don't want to worry about it now, okay? Because it'll only upset me. Where's me cutting thing? What do I do with that? I've got stuff everywhere. It's in it. Oh, if it had a mouth, it would have bit me. It was fair there. Goodness me. Righto. Like that. And this piece here, I need to make it straighter. This bit. I don't think me having that bit of crease in there is going to hurt. I really don't think that crease is going to hurt it. Oh no! I know. Oops. I'm a bit dangerous, aren't I? Oh goodness me. Well, I don't know what I did with the thing I made for you before. You know, today. I don't know what I did with it. It was here. It was blue. It's got butterflies on it. And I did say that something was falling down on top of me a while ago, didn't I? But it wasn't it. There's pieces here that I've got to do stuff with, but I don't know where I put that. I really got nothing. See, I've got this bit here on this bit of string. I don't know where the rest of it is. I just don't know what I did with it. Isn't that incredible? I don't think that's the word I'll be using, really. Sonya, it's a shame, really. You've lost that. You know, me spinning butterfly on there. Oh, it's sitting in the pin cushion, waiting to dry because it's got stuff on it. So we've made these two things with circles today. Isn't that good? Except I've got to fix this round the edge here. Got to get to and do something about that edge thing. Okay, so that's really neat, isn't it? Is it dry enough? Yep. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you come back again next time and subscribe to my channel if you want to, if you like what I do, and I do lots of different things, okay? And subscribe and do a like and send me a message, do a nice message, okay? So thank you all for watching, and we just put that into our book as a belly band, okay? I'll talk to you later, okay, bye-bye.